Smoke. Something's burning.
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. He of the unsleeping eyes, grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear. A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
The corpse has nothing to say.
I hear shouting. Someone needs help.
This is hopeless!
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Raid. Retrieval. For the Absolute. Brand. Duke. Absolute. Demands him.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Take to Moonrise Towers. Archer. Roof. Should have seen.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
We'll never put this fire out. You're better off helping anyone trapped inside.
They're dead if we don't get through!
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
From Eltergard, traveling, sister's wedding. Dowry for sister in barn. Inside room, top floor. Finding husband Benrin inside. Door locked, trapped, fire. Mirilith, farmer.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions. corpse regards you lifelessly. The corpse remains silent. She does not know.
Dead or dying. Gauntlet. Marilla. Flaming Fist. Baldur's Gate.
I'm trapped! Someone open this door!
The door remains intact, despite your efforts.
We can talk when you get me out of here.
The heat coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
fresh air. At last. Your boldness is a blessing. I'm in your debt. Listen close. Drow have taken Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard. Westward, if my eyes and ears may be believed. I must report to the Flaming Fist Manip, with haste. And you. I must ask again for your aid. Please, rescue Ravengard from his Drow captors. The Council will reward you for your effort. May I trust you'll see it through? Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
I can't move. Someone help! Can anyone hear me? Please! Help! Anyone? I'm in here! Fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me! I think that's it.
Thank you. Now, how the hell do we get out of here? Right. I'll try to keep up. Slaughtered everyone.
Minnie! Where are you?
Great God Helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless.
Miri! Miri! No. It can't be. I need to see.
When we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God Helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Miri. No. Gods, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me. She would have survived. If only I'd kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry. What am I gonna do? She's all I had. How is this a blessing? You should have let me burn. It's for a sister's wedding. I made a stupid joke about keeping it. We argued about it for hours. Then she took the dowry and left.
Looks like there's a chest buried in that hay.
Monsters everywhere. Kill. No. You're not one of them at all. I was ready to run you through. My mistake, friend. Yes, it was screaming, waving around its metal. I made him stop screaming. Him? He was the biggest. Now I'm the biggest. An attack. Monsters. Little ones and taller ones. They took the shiny one. He killed many.
Someone's moving around in there.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger!
He freezes, waiting on your next word.
Oh, let's say I'd rather not fight then. What's your business down here?
One of our own, eh? All right, down you go. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
With a shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours. You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast! No. The voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long. A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on a cave wall in blood. Buried deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind. You see drow and goblins restraining her, a mind flare reaching out, and then the voice, bringing order. Eating this meat was forbidden, but it would lead her to a feast. In the cave, anxious hearts throbbing, ready to burst, ready to gorge on. The voice says, they are meat. The meat is trapped, terrified, but protected by fire. When the fire dies, the meat will die too. Sensing your presence, the gnoll's tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat.
Hear that? Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help.
Don't be a... Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroes to them that don't value their own skin.
Parasite trying to slither away. The symbol of little absolute mob.
By the gods, you're a sweet sight. Are any of my crew still alive out there? This whole journey's been one grim sight after another. Gnolls, goblins, drow.
Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way. Trinkets for some rich tosser in Baldur's Gate. He gets his shiny baubles. We get a handful of Tarenths.
Tarenths are the currency of the Zhentarim, a network of merchants and mercenaries with few scruples.
You know who we are. Very clever. And you probably also know it's not smart to interfere with Zhent business. This is the point when a clever lad like you accepts my gratitude and walks away. Coin ain't any use to the dead. And dead's what I'll be if I welch on this deal. Let's go our separate ways and be thankful we're all in one piece. Of course. I was just about to suggest the same thing. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself. You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only. Tell the fellow on the door. Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you.
Yeah. I'll be glad when we're out of this bloody cave.
Well, lad, it's our lucky day after all. The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive. That's lucky.
My, what manner of place is this? A patch of ground to call home. Some rest for the wicked, after all. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. Yes, this encampment is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere. The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the next part that much more straightforward. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Oh, a mere trifle. How dear is one's soul, really? A rhetorical question, of course, but let me venture an answer. It's worth very little with a tadpole in your head. One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that. And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I've a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself, shop around, beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease. I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Hope you're keeping well, friend. Not owner. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. No one can replace him. But I'm glad to have somewhere to lay my head. Oh, thank you. That's nice.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him? No doubts at all. He seemed powerful and very knowledgeable about our problem. Not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food, us. Aren't you glad that I am? It's an effective trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.